Okay, everybody, today is the day that Black Panther Wakanda Forever comes out in theaters. A lot of you guys are going to be running out to the theaters to go see this today. Unfortunately, I have to wait until Saturday, but I do have my tickets already purchased and can't wait to go see the movie. But the Rotten Tomatoes score came out the other day, and I just kind of want to go over the actual Rotten Tomatoes score, kind of give my thoughts on it. Is it a little low? We're gonna discuss that. Let's talk about that. Ain't that right, Jimmy? Let's talk about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Damn right. Hi. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Again, as always, if you guys find me for the first time, smash that like and subscribe button. The coffee has not kicked in yet, guys. The coffee has not, the damn white girl pumpkin spice coffee has not kicked in yet. I'm still trying to wake up, just, we got a hurricane going on. My sister sat in the water too quick, and it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. Whenever my sister steps in a puddle, we get a fucking hurricane in Florida. Ain't that right, Jimmy? Look at this poor guy. He doesn't even have a house anymore. Look at him. Anyway, guys, let's get on with Wakanda Forever. So the Rotten Tomatoes score came out. And it's a little lower than I thought, because I looked yesterday and it was like 94%. So let's go ahead and pull it up and take a look at it. Like I said, it's a little lower than I thought. Right now it's sitting at 86%. And yesterday it was at 94 for the longest time. Maybe I should have done this video yesterday, but I really wanted to hit on that Jason Momoa Justice League news that was going around. But yeah, it's sitting at 86%, which is a little low when you compare it to something like the first movie that has a 96%. I can't believe it has an audience score of 79% for the first Black Panther movie. I can't believe that. I guess that's where all like the racist neo-Nazis go, like, we're gonna downvote this fucking movie. But I mean, it is what it is. Neo-Nazis, don't get mad. Don't get mad, okay? Don't come at me. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to like Black Panther. It's all right if you want to be racist. But with 96% for the first movie, you know how I feel about the first movie. I think the movie's phenomenal. Other than bad CGI at the end of that movie is just fucking phenomenal. I love that movie so much. The Wakanda Forever coming in at 86%. I don't know why it's at 86%. I will find out for myself on Saturday, but this isn't really a big deal, because this still means 86%. It still means out of 10 people, 8.5 people recommend going to see the movie. So 1.5 people are like, it's all right. It makes it a B movie, right? 80% is a B. It's actually a B plus, if you want to be honest, because the 86%, so it's like in the upper echelon of the 80s, so it's a B plus. So that means 8.5 people that recommend this movie out of 10. So if you ask 10 random people, just don't ask that one white guy, and you'll be fine. And everybody will be like, yeah, go see it. But Wakanda Forever, not a big surprise, because they had a lot of stuff to really tackle in this movie. You're dealing with Chadwick Boseman's death. You're kind of explaining that to the audience. You're introducing a new character with Namor. You changed his backstory, so you have to explain all of his backstory. Then you have to explain why Namor is going after Wakanda and the conflict between, it's supposed to be Atlantis, but they changed it in this movie, but Atlantis versus Wakanda. And then I still believe, I haven't seen the movie. There's no spoiler here. Haven't seen the movie. But I truly believe Dr. Doom is behind the scenes pulling all the strings with Namor. I truly, honestly believe, I have a feeling we're going to get an end credit scene, and we're either going to get a name drop for Victor Von Doom, or we're going to see Dr. Doom, and the crowd's going to lose his damn mind. Like, that's going to be bigger than when Thanos appeared at the end of Avengers. So, 86%, I got to admit, I really thought this movie probably would, I don't think the movie would have been where the first one was, with 96%. But I really thought this one would at least, at the very least, would have came in at like a 91, 92. And that really surprises me. But, like I said, it's a movie that's not for everyone, I guess, because a lot of people were against the fact that they made Shuri Black Panther and they didn't recast T'Challa, and a lot of people were really upset about that. And maybe that was one of the things that kind of like just, that was one of the things, I mean, even I'm looking at it right now, guys. I'm going to pull this up. I was looking this up. So Fruitvale Station, which was Ryan Coogler's first film, has a 94%. Okay? So that has a 94%. Because I think Wakanda Forever might actually be Coogler's lowest rated movie. Then we go to Creed, and Creed has a 95%. So Wakanda Forever. So Fruitvale Station was in the 90s. Creed was 90s. Black Panther was 96. And yeah, this is Ryan Coogler's lowest rating on Rotten Tomatoes. But at the end of the day, the rating doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, the rating just is there for the audience to see if the movie's worth going to see. To be honest with you, anything over 50 is a good rating. Because if it's at a 50, that means half of the audience enjoyed the movie. So that means half the critics that seen the movie enjoyed the movie. So 10 people, it had a 50%. That means 5 people said to go see it, 5 people said not to go see it. So it's right down the middle. When you get to like the 40s and the 30s, that's when you have to kind of like hold up a second. Because when you get down to the 40s, that means 4 out of 10 people enjoyed the movie, which means it's probably not a good movie. But when you get to something like an 86%, then you're still in great territory, because that means 86%, 8.5 people said, go see the movie. It's fantastic. So even though this is Ryan Coogler's lowest rated score on Rotten Tomatoes, it still doesn't quantify, or it doesn't give you a specific number on the quality of the film, because he had a lot to tackle in this movie. This is like Fast 7, right? We all went and saw Fast 7. There was a lot of problems with Fast 7. They had to deal with Paul Walker's death. They had to reshoot all the movie. They had to get his brother in there. They had to CGI his face to make it look like Paul Walker was there, like the Brian character was there. They had to do a good send-off for Brian. Like, it was a whole thing. And then when the movie came out, it was really good. Like, was it like Shakespeare? No. So the same thing kind of happened. The only thing is Ryan Coogler had to completely rewrite the original story that he had in mind with Chadwick Boseman. So he had to kind of send that character off. We have to deal with that, deal with the aftermath of that, deal with his mom dealing with his death, his sister dealing with his death, also his sister trying to figure out how to run a country and become the next. Like, it's a lot of stuff. And to fit that in a 3-hour movie, there's going to be some people that's going to be turned off by that. So I don't think an 86% is bad at all. That is a B+. That's a great movie. It's certified fresh on Rotten Tomato, and that means 8 out of 10 people recommend the movie. So even though it's Ryan Coogler's lowest rated movie, I still think that is nothing to show concern about. The movie's gonna completely wallywop the box office. I feel sorry for Black Adam, because Black Adam hasn't been making hardly any money as it is. Like, whatever little bit of money it was gonna get, it's just gonna lose it at this point. So I'm not going to see it tonight. I'm going to see it Saturday. I already have my tickets, but I know a lot of my friends are going to see it tonight, so I'm going to be staying away from social media. I'm going to be putting the phone away. And Danny, if you text me, man, Danny, I swear to God, buddy, I don't care if you're a cop. I'm coming for you. Ain't that right, Jimmy? I will make my sister sit on you, Danny. I'll do it. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. So, Wakanda Forever, 86%. I don't think it's a cause to pause, but that's just my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.